These are my final predictions for Only Murders in the Building. This show has been a lot of fun to watch. I've watched it at least each episode at least 6 times, not including going back and forth. I'm a big fan of murder mysteries, and sometimes with this show, it almost seems like it's unsolvable. It's very strange. I'm just going to recap some of the things that happened in the 9th episode before I go into my theory on who killed Tim Kono. It's very strange. First, I know a lot of people were commenting that Tim had at least 13 complaints, but he was never evicted, and that our podcasters were essentially being kicked out if they can't solve the murder because of exactly eight. I think this is just because Bunny holds that power. She chooses to evict someone if she wants to. They can be evicted. It has to be put up for a vote, and I'm assuming that it wasn't put up for a vote in order to have Tim evicted. So that's all a moot point. Another thing was that Jan was seen at the very end of episode 9 not being first chair. Now, I don't think that she, how do I say this? Did she lie to him? Probably yes. Not necessarily. I don't think before that day she was not first chair. They said they were breaking tradition. They brought out a chair. So was Jan lying per se? Maybe she was embarrassed, or maybe she just didn't know that they had a replacement bassoonist. I don't think Jan is related to anyone. I don't think... I did not like the whole idea of the stunt double because it is a very common murder mystery trope for there to be a secret twin. But they're showing us this twin for Charles right before the final episode. It's very strange. It almost seems as if they're going to throw a lot at us this last episode, which usually I don't think, the way things progress, I don't think they will. It's going to seem like it's actually pretty easy to figure out at the end. I'm hoping so. Another clue that they showed was the bassoon cleaner hidden in Tim's apartment, with Ndidi saying that she heard someone in Tim's apartment and that sounded like they were getting it on pretty heavily. I'm not sure if they were having sex. It was kind of just assumed and implied that that's what the noise was. I don't think it was a bassoon being played because it's a lot deeper instrument. It could have been an argument. Who knows? It could have been a lot of different things going on. And it keeps hitting that it wouldn't be a girl. It's been 3-4 times saying that it could be a guy. Are they trying to tell us that it's Howard or something? I don't know. And the last thing I'll bring up from the last episode is that Mabel, and I can't believe I didn't notice this, that the trash bag had blue handles. And the only person that we've seen have blue handles in their trash was Charles, who is a co-creator of the show. It makes sense that a lot of this would revolve around him in the end, which the last episode, episode 9, sort of did, but it just wasn't enough. I don't think there is enough here within the frames of these 9 episodes to clearly deduce who the murderer was. With that being said, if it is Charles, I don't think it is, that's buku dumb. I don't like it. I'm just going to throw that out there. Whatever reasons they put behind it, he's drugged up and doing crazy things trying to live his detective life. I don't like it. I don't want it whatsoever. I am going to go back on my Grand Arconia conspiracy and say this makes the most sense. It's literally too much going on for it not to make sense. Bunny is very deceptive. She's very crime boss-like, crime boss-ish, I should say. She's very much like a crime boss. The fact that there would be a giant conspiracy going on in the Arconia, I wouldn't say conspiracy, but a large crime organization of which Teddy Demas is a part of, Jan is a part of, or at least knows about. Jan is seen using ASL, Bunny is seen using ASL, and of course Teddy. I believe no one else that we know of has been seen using ASL, and Teddy Demas stated that, hey, learning ASL made me realize I like silent partners. It's people who see things and pretend like they don't. These people who know ASL are the silent partners in one way or another. I don't know to what extent or why, but that means the dead person in front of Mabel, definitely not Oscar. Oscar has a different design on for the tie-dye on his hoodie and jacket. You look at the color patterns, they're a little bit different than the person laying down. The person laying down in front of Mabel is wearing one of the themed jackets, the Only Murders podcast tie-dyes, which I really want, but I ain't paying $50 for one. This leads me to believe that it's Bunny. Bunny is the person in the jacket, in the sweater, leaned over Mabel. She's the only other person that's, I believe, deeply involved in this murder. If it's someone like Stanley, that's out of left field. It doesn't make sense. If it's Howard, he's got motive, but all this other stuff with the rings and things like that, he's got no known use for it, no need for it, and it's not been applied. So it would not make sense for him to have anything to do with it. The person took this ring. They have to be involved within the crime organization. Makes the most sense to me. So I believe that Bunny either killed or helped to kill Tim Kono. I believe that this knife is in her apartment that Mabel sees. The first time we even have a scene of a vent, it is direct route to Bunny's apartment. So the next time we see one, it would make sense that it was to Bunny's apartment. This could be Mabel looking in from Bunny's room or another person's room. I don't know. Maybe it's in Jan's apartment. I don't know. There's too much craziness going on. I'm starting to spin theories all over again, but I'm just going to stick with Bunny leads a crime organization where it could just be jewels or other things out of the Arconia. Teddy Demas is a part of it. Jan is a part of it. Bunny dies. Mabel actually kills Bunny. She actually stabbed the person in front of him, and she will go to jail for that, but it will later be put out as self-defense, so she'll be cleared of all wrongdoing. I believe the person telling them to get out of the building at the beginning of episode 1 is the detective telling them, hey, the police are coming for this person, watch out. Who knows? I don't know. I know it's a really short video, but that's all I got for it. I wrote a giant script up for episode 9 review, but I just didn't have time to record it. I'm just going off the cuff. I don't know what I'm doing here. But Bunny is the killer. I'm just going to say that. Bad Bunny is the killer. I've got one other theory that's going to be on a video that's hopefully coming out just a little bit after this. I'm going to edit this as minimal as possible and put that out, and then edit the second one, which I'm going to record right after this, and put that bad boy out. And then I will do a episode 10 review. Please, what do you think about Bunny maybe being the killer? Do I need to go back and stitch, cross-edit, talking about why I don't think all these other people are the killers? I don't know. Maybe I'll make that another video, why I just don't think all these other people are the killers. Whatever. But thank you for watching. I hope you like it. Who do you guys think is the killer? Bold prediction, Charles is the killer. I don't know. That doesn't make sense, but that's the only crazy bold prediction I can think of. Let me know your thoughts. Next video, it's suicide. Thanks for watching and meet me on the roof.